Hey everybody, it's Alexia from A Mystic's Path, back to bring you guys some more clarity. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching to the tarot scopes for Taurus for the month of February 2021. Now, if you are watching this on Instagram, make sure that you go to my bio and hit the link tree tag to take you to my YouTube, and make sure that you subscribe and turn on the notifications, because these tarot scope videos will only be on YouTube come next month for March. And if you are new to the YouTube channel, please make sure that you subscribe and turn on the notifications as well, so you don't miss any more messages from Spirit or anything like that. And if you are looking for more daily messages and spontaneous uploads of messages from Spirit, and as well as I do morning messages with T live on Wednesdays on my Instagram, make sure to give that a follow. The link will be in the description box. Now, getting into this month for my Taurus people, this is for Sun, Moon, and Rising. Make sure that you're checking out your Moon and Rising videos as well, not just your Sun sign, because these energies will have an effect or an impact on you as well. Now, we have the Four of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Justice card. Now, the first thing that I can see is that you guys have been under some mental stress, and almost like just feeling like there is a lot being asked of you, or a lot of things that you have to do. And this is definitely stemming from an emotional place that you may feel kind of overwhelmed and overburdened. And we have the Ten of Swords in one of our shadow cards here as well. And I feel like, you are being called to do two different things. You're being called to articulate your feelings and your wounds, and to speak your truth. We have the Queen of Swords here as well. We have her here, and we have her as a shadow card as well, that is backed by Judgment. So you're being asked to step out of a place that is a little bit less receptive, and more in a place that is more exerting into what it is that you need to say. I also feel like you guys are being called to manifest this not ideal, but almost a life that is, or situations that are more conclusive for you. Okay. We have the Four of Cups and the Four of Pentacles here, that is showing, showing the energies of stagnance, of immovability, of, the opposite of flow. That even, I feel like you guys have been almost blocking some things out that maybe have been trying to have, like, the universe has been trying to, like, give to you, and try to, like, make you aware of, because of the Four of Cups and the Four of Pentacles here. We have the Wheel of Fortune, that's showing this kind of stagnant mood that you've been in. It could be depressed, and it could also just be the energy of it's almost like this detached energy, that you're kind of just moving throughout life, just going with whatever has been given to you, because that's just the way things are. And you're trying to not emotionally upset yourself. And that you've been also very rigid in what it is that, not like that you're receiving, but like, very rigid in making sure that you're not letting go of anything that you have, any of the, security, stability, finances, these things that you've been very, very hyper focused on making sure that things stay the same, things stay status quo, things stay how it is that you like them to be structured, and that you are very, very firm within this, and using your mental abilities and your mental state to really focus on this status quo, which I don't see is a bad thing. That's, you know, a very responsible thing to be doing, right? We have the Ace of Swords here that's prominent here, that's saying that yes, all of like this, what it is that you're focusing on in the physical is all well and good, but there's this energy that is going to be coming up this month that is going to be causing you to focus on some of your wounds and some of the things that may just be hard and heavy for you. These energies of this Nine of Swords and this Ten of Wands that we have over here, you guys, as well as the Knight of Cups, where it's, you can kind of see him floating in the middle of the ocean, where he's not really like attached. He's kind of just trying to focus on anything other than how he may be feeling defeated or low energy. But that has to change. That has to change this month. There's going to be these energies of, you know, what it is that you actually need to articulate coming out, and you standing in the forefront of the things that have been bothering you, that need to kind of that need to be articulated, that need to be confronted. Okay. And then when we're looking at the Page of Pentacles, we see this because of we've seen how we've been stagnant. And we're also looking at what it is that we've been very rigid about focusing on maintaining, because that shows us what it is that we're afraid to lose. And this is factoring in this as well. And we're looking at the Page of Pentacles, and this Page of Pentacles is always the alchemist to me, because he is weeding out things that aren't going to help him maintain his vision of what it is that he is chasing after, right? And we have the Magician here showing that you may even be going into a space of praying and manifesting and working your magic on what it is that you see for the future, what it is that is maybe more abundant that's coming into your future, and what it is that is more lively to be experiencing, that isn't so just detached and like taking whatever is given to you, that there is a justice that is, you know, happening here. There's a balancing effect that is happening here that needs to happen, and we see this articulation here as well, that's kind of, and I feel like this reconfiguring to what it is that needs to be happening in the future, the path that you're going down, stems from this articulation and this awareness of maybe thoughts and feelings that have been being shoved down in previous months, or not even, you know, you're not giving attention to your own energy level. Like there's just so many things that you have to do for other people, and even maybe for yourself, that you don't want to, like, maybe it is that you feel like you're a bad person if you admit that these things are hard for you, or that you're a bad person if or like a lousy spouse or mother or friend if you are admitting that you're having a hard time carrying the load by yourself. But nevertheless, that reconfigure, speaking this truth on the things that are heavy for you, the things that are hard for you, the things that are hurting you, is giving you a different outlook and a different perspective on what it is that life could be like. But before we can get to this almost this reckoning or this justice space, there has to be this what is the word I'm looking for? This exertion of, I want to say justice, because to make the playing field level, to make things known about this, like this yelling out, maybe not like in a yelling way, but like crying out, you know, energetically, that like we can see in the Queen of Hearts face that she is like, no, this is enough. I can't do it anymore. I can't effing do it anymore. I cannot effing do it anymore. Like, this is what's happening. This is what's wrong. This is what's not going to work for me. And it's a very sharp energy that's just kind of flowing and flying out. I almost see like a card machine that just keeps, like those Uno machines, right? That would like shuffle the cards for you, but it's just spitting cards out and spitting them and spitting them and spitting them out. And like there's this energy of just like this really, like it could come off really, really, really sharp. And maybe we want to make sure that it's not coming off sharp, but maybe at the same time that is what's needed, because it's like there's things that are just too freaking heavy for you. And you don't have to feel bad about needing to articulate the fact that things have been hard and difficult. And you don't have to feel bad about admitting that to yourself, because if you don't admit that to yourself, it's going to be a really big thing of bad backlash on yourself and fizzling out energetically and emotionally. And when we don't listen to ourselves, this is the energy of like a breakdown. And here we have the King of Fire, which is speaking of that we want to make sure that we are maintaining our life force energy, really, and our vitality and our love and our happiness and our true genuine source of energy that is the embodiment of us, as well as the Central, which is saying that you are very dedicated to maintaining that life force energy, that glow within you, that this is what it is that needs to be focusing on, that you are dedicated and loyal to the fact that you are maintaining the light and the spark within you. And that's what almost this justice needs to come about, is maintaining that life, that spark of enjoyability of yourself, and how it is that you need to actually be able to make time for this. And that needs to be something that's articulated too, making time for the self, making time for your enjoyable moments. That's not taking anything away from the structure that you need, the security that you need, but there needs to either be somebody that's helping you lighten the load, or there needs to be some things that are kind of scraped off your plate to lighten the load, because being in a dissociated space, like, oh, well, this is how it is and this is what it is that I got to do, so I can't really give in to these feelings. That's not true, because those feelings are going to be there regardless, and you don't want to head to any mental breakdown. So make sure that you are really listening to what it is that Spirit is trying to tell you this month, Taurus, because there's some things that you need to get off your chest, and there's some things that you need to really really evaluate about how it is, how your energy levels have been, and how your enjoyment in life has been as well, on a really honest level with the self. All right. And this is what I am seeing for my Taurian people. Now, I hope that everybody has got the clarity that they need. Let me know how it is that you guys are doing in the comments. And I hope that you guys are really doing well, and that everybody has a great day.